Last night I did an ASMR, but I think I was moving around too much. And so there was a lot of background noise in parts of it. And then I noticed in the parts where I was quiet, it was better. But wait, I'm going to move right now. Just get a good position so I don't move again. And also there's a little mini heater in here because it's winter time in Argentina. It's the opposite of the U.S. So it's cold, a little chilly. So I have a little heater, a plug-in heater. And when it turns on and off, it's with the thermostat. But when it's on, it makes that noise. So hopefully it won't turn on. If it does, I'll turn it off. Because it's not cold right now. I'm bundled up. So what happened today? Oh, I bought some curtains today. The curtains are kind of ripped. People have been living here for about over a year. And they had 2 children, little children. So, kids. It's okay. So they apparently grabbed the curtains a lot. And they were very old curtains. The fabric was very old, so very thin. And they got ripped up. Which is good. I'm glad, because then I had an excuse to change them. No, I probably wouldn't have spent the money if they would have been in good condition, but they really are ugly curtains, so maybe it's a good thing. And so that, and then tomorrow I have to buy some slip covers for the comforters. I don't know where they are, if there ever were any, but I got to get 3 of those, because we rent the little apartment furnished, and with the bed sheets and everything are included, towels, like a hotel sort of, but they stay long term. I don't like to rent short term because it's people in and out of your apartment. They could ends up getting ruined, things end up getting taken, and with so many people in and out, you can't know who did it. And people are telling me, you're crazy, you could make so much more money, but yeah, I just don't like the idea of people coming in and out, and strange people and new people every day out of the... Besides, I actually don't even know if the building allows it. The building may not even allow it. I didn't ask because I'm not interested. But yeah, at 1 year or 2 year leases, just people who stay put. That's what I prefer. So I did that. I went to leave some documents. I'm doing some legal stuff down here on a property. So I had to take a document to the office of the attorney. He wasn't there, but I left it at the desk. I'm just saying stuff to talk because I don't really have any topic picked out. I never do, you know how it is. I want to get to at least a 10-minute video, though. This has only been 4 minutes, and I'm running out of topics. And I don't like editing. I'd rather just try to do it right the first time and not mess up, or not have any, like sometimes I'll cough or I'll sneeze, or, well, I don't usually sneeze, but sometimes I cough or some other noise, and, then I edit that part out. Whereas in live, it's just how it is. I miss don't talk about my dog, but yeah, I miss her so much. I cry every day. But actually today, I cried, but like now, I'm going to stop talking about her because I might start crying. But yeah, I'm talking about her, I'm not crying. Okay, good. On to the next topic before I start. I kind of can't wait to go home. I have to do things here that I have to get done, and then I want to go back to the United States. It's only the 28th. It's only until the 28th that I'm here. And then I'll go home and I'll get my head on a little straighter and, temping at least. I'll start temping. If I don't see myself working a permanent job ever again. At my age, I'll either temp, or if I ever did really get serious about some kind of business at home, business or something, or maybe a combination of the two, temping and some online stuff. And then, I hope my voice is ASMR because I am really tired. I'm sorry I'm yawning. I'm not trying to be rude. I was thinking about getting a hamster. They're so cute. Or a guinea pig, maybe something a little bigger. A guinea pig or a rabbit. I think they only live 2 or 3 years, so it's not a long-term commitment. Or a duck. I wouldn't mind getting a duck as a pet. I would fill my tub with water and let him swim in there. And I'd shower in my parents' house, in their bathroom. And I'd put because I want to move back out to the garage. Our air conditioning broke in the garage, but we got another. Oh, there goes the thing. Hang on, let me turn it off. That's the heater. That was what was making noise on the video yesterday, and I hadn't noticed it until I listened to it later. I also have been watching a lot of videos. I don't know, I kind of get into periods of time on YouTube where I'll just be obsessed with a topic, and I just watch video after video after video of whatever. It could be anything. So right now it's, and it's not because I have any interest in, I better clarify that now because it's going to sound like I have absolutely no interest in this for myself. I really don't, but I've been watching videos of older women who, are like, really old or whatever, and they have money, so they have like they get a young guy to move in, and the guy is their sort of live-in service person, like a live-in, lover but protege, and it's an arrangement. But I know men do it. We've heard, all these rich men do that. But many times the rich men will marry the woman, whereas the women, the professional women who have all the money, and who are basically hiring a boyfriend, I don't know that they always marry. I don't know, and it's just, I know it's a double standard, but I still think it's okay for men to do it, but not for women. I don't know why. I just think older women with younger men is just disgusting. But that's me, and it's my opinion. I'm sorry if someone out there is doing. I don't mean younger, like even 10 years younger, depending on what your age is. Of course, like at this age, it's still a bit too young. But like if I were 90 and my boyfriend were 80, if any men are left at that age, I guess that would be okay. But I'm 58, maybe 48. It's still too young for me. He's still in his 40s. He'd have to be in his 50s. At this age in my life, I can only, if I even, like, I'm really out of the dating scene, basically. But let's see, some miracle happens and someone appears. And, yeah, he'd have to be over 50, for sure. I couldn't, and even I prefer someone older than me, but we're getting older now. I mean, so men older than me are going to be really old. But that's okay. I find older men attractive, but there aren't many of them. That's the problem. Aren't many good ones because, they started dying off now. I hate to sound morbid. And then I'm competing with the sugar babies. So I'm pretty much hopeless. I know I've said this before, but like every day I'm thinking to myself, maybe there's still hope. Maybe, but I just can't imagine a situation where it could possibly work. Also, because older men are set in their ways, and they're in no, as much as I might be attracted to them or whatever, they get very set in their ways, and they can be kind of stubborn, and I guess me too. I guess older women too were set in our ways, and it's not likely we're going to change much, either one of us. So if you don't find someone who you mesh with and can handle each other's whatever, then, you just got to be realistic. So I'm not, but I'm good. I'm not like sad about it. I've accepted it, and I'm like good. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a little sad, but I'm okay. But yeah, a little part of me wishes I could have found someone to grow old with, like my parents. But, you know, it's all right. I've got friends, and I've been making efforts to be more social. I've been, you know, writing more than calling. I've been writing to old friends and, you know, suggesting maybe, you know, hey, why don't we do something? Of course, they live in other states, so I'll have to wait till I'm visiting. But like in DC, I have several college friends. I was there 4 years. I never saw a single one of them. I was just the whole time. I mean, I had my life, I had my job, I had my boyfriend. What was that? Oh my God, there is a noise like someone walked in. I don't think so. I don't think anyone can get in here because it's locked. Oh, you know what? It would have been the neighbors. The neighbor's door probably. Let me close that. Just in case. It's a little scary now, but no, there's really no, well, I guess they could get in. I better lock it just in case. I put the door jam. I mean, it's an apartment building, you know, it's security at the front, so I don't know. If someone were going to break in, it would be someone who lives in the building. But I just heard a noise and got scared. But I think it was the neighbor going into their apartment. It sounded pretty loud, though, so it sounded like they were coming in here. But they weren't. Today I ate an orange, like a tangerine. I bought this cereal that looked like Cheerios, but they're completely disgusting. Ugh. Now I don't know what to do with the bag. I guess I could feed it to the pigeons in the park tomorrow. That might be fun. They'll eat them. But they just taste like artificial honey flavor. It's just, ugh, it's so gross. And at first I was like, okay, I'm going to force myself to eat them because, you know, I don't want to waste food. But I wouldn't even give that to another human being. They're so disgusting. But they sell them at the supermarket, so I guess somebody eats them. But they just, ugh. I mean, when you've tasted Cheerios and then when you're eating something, you're expecting it to taste like Cheerios. Sorry, there goes my voice up high again. Not out loud. You're expecting to eat something that tastes like Cheerios and it tastes like something completely different. And on top of that, it tastes worse than Cheerios and they taste artificial. Like I've had Honey Nut Cheerios. Those are good. They taste good. These were like imitation of Honey Nut Cheerios. And they were so disgusting. Like usually the generic brands, look at me getting upset, but the generic brands usually are a pretty faithful match. I mean, there might be slight differences, but they're usually close enough. But no, this isn't even close, and it's just, ugh. I mean, it might be animal cruelty to feed them to the pigeons, actually. Maybe the pigeons, you know, they deserve to eat yummy food, too. But I am going to go to the park and see if the pigeons will eat them. Yeah, it'd be fun. I like feeding the pigeons. They do that in Venice, in the Palazzo Vecchio. People will sell you bird feed so that you can feed the pigeons. Heck. Well, maybe they can't crack down if they don't have a license to street vend. But back in the day, they didn't. When I was there, they would just people walking around sell you some seed. But you know what? They might even, well, they might be selling it, or maybe they had their own seed and they're just covering the cost. Because I don't recall it being expensive. Yeah, then the birds fly up and they land on your hand and on your head. And then you gotta be worried if they're gonna, you know, do their number 2 on your head. What the heck was that? See, I keep hearing these noises. I guess it's just people loud with the doors, but it's like 1 in the morning. Do you think someone's trying to get me? Let me go check again. I'm gonna look through the peephole. I'm scared to look through the peephole. Freddy Krueger will be out there. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Oh my God, I've scared myself. Wait a minute, and there's no light. I can't see because there's no light out there. Oh my God, they covered covered up the peephole. What did these people do? They covered up the peephole. Why'd they do that? What is wrong with these people? My gosh. Let me get a match and scrape it off. They painted the... They did something with the... Oh, well, at least I'm rambling now. But let me see what's going on. I'm no longer in bed. I'll try to speak softly, though, at least. All right, I'm cleaning it off now. I guess they... I don't know why they did that. You know, people will cover up the peephole because they don't want people looking in. But this peephole has a little... Oh, you're hearing it. I got the phone up where I'm scraping. I'm sorry. The peephole has a cover on it, so no one can peek in. So I don't know why they did that. Now I should get like a little, oh, I'll get a cotton ball and sweat, because now I scraped off the paint. It was probably like white out or something easy. It scraped off easily. But now it's like all dust. So now I'm trying to find, I saw cotton balls. Oh, here's Q-tips. I'll use one of those. Generic Q-tips. I mean, Argentine brand. Johnson & Johnson Q-tips, actually. But the package is in Spanish. Oh, I made noise. I made loud noise. Sorry. I was getting it out of the bathroom. All right, now I am wiping the peephole I'm swooshing it in there with the Q-tip to get the paint dust off. There we go. And now, okay, let me check your ears with the Q-tip. All right, how's the ear job? Oh, I'm gonna clean it out. There we go. All right, that's better. Let's do the other ear. There we go. I don't know what this is sounding like. I'm trying to do ASMR impromptu. There we go. All right, now your ears are clean. All right, I'm gonna stop. I don't know what else to talk about. And now I've scared myself. Wait, I don't want to hang up yet because I'm scared. Of course, you guys aren't there because this is recording. But all right, I'm gonna hang up and upload this because it's a little bit longer than yesterday's. Bye.